Hi everyone, and welcome back to this week's video. This is Retired Charlie Bears Part 2. Yes, we have an overwhelming amount of beautiful retired and of course current Charlie Bears here in our wonderful York store. And how can this not brighten up your day? Check out this beauty, retired piece here. This is Yarris from 2013 collection. What a gorgeous expression. I just find some of the retired ones so cute and appealing. Actually, we've had a lady on the phone this morning that was asking about retired Charlie Bears and the difference in the feel of them. Now we have to remember that Charlie Bears has developed in the way that they've created their patterns, their feel and their overall structure and the creating of the teddy bear. But for me, it's all about the floppiness and the baby-like feel of the retired pieces. So many of the retired pieces are especially the ones that are this sort of size and above, have the floppy joints. Now a lot of these joints are what we call cotter pin joints. We have a little loop between the joint which creates that floppiness and the flexibility and makes them a lot more baby-like. So sometimes you may need to prop their heads up a little bit if displaying them on shelves and different positions. But this is just lovely. Look at the colour of this bear as well. Quite a traditional one in its style and colour, but with the cuteness of that signature Charlie Bear look. Yes, you've guessed it, another beautiful Isabel Lee creation. You can spot them a mile off, can't you? So we've got so many teddies to get through on this video. I'm going to speed along a little bit and look at all the ones, or just some of the ones that we have here to offer. Another lovely creamy beigey coloured teddy from 2010. This is Nora, always a very popular teddy from the retired Charlie Bears. What a cute one with the curly textured mohair. It's sort of got like a mohair look about it, although it is the Charlie Bear plush range. Now again, looser joint, floppier feel, absolutely lovely, in a great size too. This one coming in at £89. So now a lot of the retired Charlie Bears tend to range from around £49 to £150. And then of course we have some of the rarer, more specialist pieces, which then demand a little bit more in price too. Something a little bit different for your collection. If you love collecting the more unusual pieces, then check this one out too. How cute is this one? And a fabulous name too. This is Father Chris Moose. Yes, from the Bear House collection. Now, at a time when the Bear House collection was something a little bit different from the Charlie Bear Plush collection, because they had the purple labels that we were talking about. So this one coming in from 2017, but what a fabulous piece. Look at the detail. And to be honest, with the Bear House collection, it's just got stronger and stronger in the way that they've been created and a lot more detailing in them. It's quite hard to tell them apart from the Charlie Bear Plush range, of course, except they haven't got the jointed parts, so they're made in a more fixed position, but absolutely amazing characters in this collection too. And a few weeks ago, I think we showcased the new some of the new ones coming through, and that fang is just amazing. So check out all of our great Charlie Bears on our website. I keep bending down because somebody's passing me all these wonderful teddies, so I don't have to stop and start. This one has always been such a popular one. This is Bandit from 2014. Look at this beauty. Charlie Bear Plush collection with, of course, the fully jointed movement too. That looks real on camera, doesn't it? Isn't that beautiful? Look at the shading and the detail, and also the head shape. The pattern on this one is really fabulous. It's got a wonderful mix of fabrics and just gives it that very true to life expression as well. Isn't that lovely? So that one is Bandit, also available here, coming in at £99. Now, you know how much we love all our teddies here, and it was quite a difficult decision actually today to decide which video to do, because we have so many wonderful artist bears, which I'm really excited to share with you on the next video as well. Some really unusual artists that we haven't had in our store before, some retired pieces. So there you are, that's just a little sneaky peek of what's coming up in our next video. So this one is Ursa Minor. This came out in 2016, and this is more like the very traditional sort of white polar bear look. Beautiful. Little bit stiffer in its joints, this one, so it can be nicely in a standing position. You can turn the head, so they look really good among your sitting teddies. So you can always sneak a few more in with the standing ones because they don't take as much shelf space. And that beautiful, lovely, silky, soft touch white plush, which just makes it very, very quite serene looking, this one, isn't it? Very traditional in its head shape and also its detailing of the face as well. Beautiful teddy, that one, really lovely. I mean, would stand with the others or just on its own as a little special piece. It's a very striking bear. That one also coming in at £99. That one's quite a heavy bear actually, so it's really, really lovely. Oh my gosh, there's an absolute beauty coming up next. I love this bear, and I think in all the time of stocking Charlie's, I've only had it about 3 times. And the reason I love this one is not only the size, it's the plush. It is the softest plush you could ever wish to see on a teddy. And this is Peyton from 2015. It's a large bear. It's got the lovely freestanding flat paws, but of course it can also be moved to be in a sitting position as well. And what's so lovely about this one is it's just lovely. It's just a panda, isn't it? But with the grey and then this charcoal tone with this under fleck in the fur, it looks so authentic and real. And I just love the size. I mean, this is one you could just stand on the floor, and he's just really an impressive piece. Absolutely gorgeous. So he's also available on our website. Now, with this one being a standing one, so here we are about the joints again. The joints on this one are slightly firmer to be able to carry the weight and make this a freestanding teddy as well, but still with a nice floppy arm and of course that lovely little head as well. What a beauty. This one is also available on our website, as with all of these teddies, at MaryShortle.com, and of course in our wonderful store here too. Let's add a bit of colour into this video. We looked at our last video and there was some really vibrant tones coming through with the 2023 and also some of the 2024 collection, which will be dribbling in hopefully very, very soon. Past edition one here, very, very popular. This is Kelly, again with that super soft plush from 2019, a very dreamlike panda. Beautiful detail here executed in the pads as well, and it's just a touch, absolutely dreamlike to cuddle. And of course this lovely detailing as well with the organza bone, the signature key, absolutely great, coming in as well at £99. Now, Kelly was an absolute sellout when she was released in 2019, along with some of the other very similar ones in the collection, and it's lovely to have her back in store. I don't think she'll last long. This Wedgwood blue colour is just so appealing. It really is. Isn't she pretty? She's such a pretty bear. And this nice mid-sized bear, which is quite easy to house as well. Oh gosh, the fabrics that CharlieBears source and come up with to create these beautiful bears is like second to none. It really is. I don't really know of another company that get that feel in the plush. Of course, apart from Jellycat, but they're a very different type of collectible altogether. But in the teddy bear world, they have to be probably the leading teddy bears for feel and touch and cuddle factor. So this one is gorgeous, 2014. It's an older retired piece. It's called Loulabelle. Absolutely beautiful. We're noticing that the green bears are so popular, and thanks to all of you who adopted from our last video, we found so many wonderful homes for all our beautiful retired and current CharlieBears. But we did notice that the green ones were just adopted so fast once the video had been released. This one's actually super gorgeous. Not only the look on the expression of the eyes, the face, that big Isabel Lee face, but this lovely flecked green with that white overtone. And of course, once they take away the top layer of the fur, it just leaves this very lovely sort of tan colour, which has then been accented with all the shading, the way the nose is stitched, and that's what really gives it that overall character. It looks a bit forlorn, this one, and I think that's the appeal with a lot of the Charlie Bears. The way that they put this little white felt under the eye creates a little bit of sadness, and I think that's the take me home by me factor that really appeals to you when you see them sitting in a store. They're absolutely gorgeous. Signature key again, very attractive teddy, and I love the way that they've produced so many different colours and so many different styles, and there's really something for each and every collector out there to go with different interiors and colours. It really is so much fun collecting. It's a wonderful, wonderful hobby. Oh, for those of you who love pink and all things girly like myself, this one has been one of my all-time favourites. This is Nikita. Now, she's not looking as pinky on the camera as she is to the eye. She has a cream overtone, but underneath is this very delicate, beautiful pink shading, which really shows when you can actually see it in the fur, so to speak. Absolutely beautiful bear, coming in a little bit larger, 2017 edition. What a stunning piece. This is absolutely a dream bear. Look at that expression, very traditional in its shaping there, the way that the muzzle has been trimmed and shaded, but just a really stunning piece. Look lovely in a sweet little chair, but a great size bear, a little bit more weighty, nice feel to it as well. Proper big baby bear there, available now at MaryShortle.com too. For those of you who love collecting the Charlie Bear year bears, it's been a really lovely transition on how from the first bear 2009 to current time, how the bears have changed. This one I find really interesting. This is the year bear from 2015, you can see there, and this is designed by Isabel Lee. It's a really lovely mix of fabrics, a great size too, but quite different to other year bears pre this and also the later ones. Isn't that different? She really does stand out in the crowd, and I think she's absolutely beautiful. So she's also available with us here, the 2015 year bear. Really interesting little sweet head shape there. If not, a bit of a different unique teddy look about her as well. Look what I found, talking of year bear. So this is the year before 2014 Charlie Bear year bear. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely lovely, with the signature bell there and all the sweet little detail. But what a gorgeous panda. I love the long hair on this one as well, and it's actually like a grey and then like a dark creamy tan mix, so that gives it a really unique look. But what a beautiful year bear. Come on, Charlie, go back to some really fun year bears. My colleagues actually just said, oh, this one's really beautiful because the year bears now are actually a little bit boring, so there you go. Why not go back to something a little bit fun in the year bear collection? They're absolutely gorgeous. So these ones are available for 2014 and 15, along with some others that we may find along the way. I've got two people passing me bears now, because sometimes you can't see what's behind the camera, or shall I say in front of the camera, and we've got actually some really gorgeous little faces peeking down at us. So the next one, which is really lovely, and going back to that green theme, oh my gosh, look at this one. He's an absolute beauty. This is a Brunswick retired Charlie Bear, the ultimate in floppiness and cuddle factor from 2012. Look at him. He is a really big floppy baby bear, and he's absolutely a dream colour too. He's more like a bottle green, I would say, but look at the shimmer on his fur as well. He's an absolute beast. He really is. Coming in at £120, and he is a harder to find retired Charlie Bears, as are a lot of our Charlie Bears here. We have unbelievable sourcing power in finding all these amazing rare and retired pieces that we're able to share and offer you in our store as well. So if you're looking for anybody a little bit unusual or a little bit harder to find, then why not message us? A lot of these retired pieces don't last very long. Every time I'm trying to do a video, the doorbell is constantly ringing because even today it's so busy in store. I'm stopping and starting, but it's just great because there's so many of you coming in to see the dolls, the Charlie Bears, even the Dolls House miniatures today. We've had a really mixed bag of collectors, and that's what it's about here in our store. We've got something literally to offer each and every one of you, and that's why each day is so exciting. We just don't know what's ahead when we're coming in the morning, so it's always really a pleasure to meet all of you here in the store as well and chat about everything you love collecting. Do you know we've had so many Jellycat collectors in today? There's so many new releases coming through as well on that website, and that's just so much fun. We're loving seeing all the new releases from all the different companies. Today I've just spent my time also doing a lovely Strife order. They have got the most amazing soft plush range coming through, and a lot of the Disney characters as well, so we'll be showcasing those when they arrive too. We've got that much in the pipeline for 2024. It's going to be such an exciting year with so much to offer you as well. Now this one is lovely for those of you who know the William Bears. This is William number 5, so they've done quite a few of the William Bears, and they always have a similar look in a traditional coloured fabric. Again, they're a lovely floppy bear. They're a great size, got the collar and the bells, coming in £120, and limited edition 4,000 pieces of this one, worldwide edition, and this one's from 2012. So the William Bears are another really lovely group series of teddy bears to collect if you're starting out maybe in the world of Charlie Bears. It's not all about collectors of a long time, it's also the collectors that are coming into the hobby and just not knowing really where to start with. There have been so many different styles, but I always say don't think about the value, always go for the ones that appeal to you and that you love collecting. You've got to have him sitting out in your home looking at you every single day, so it really is all about the facial expression, the feel, the colours, and what really suits you as a collector as well. But this one, if you're looking for a traditional teddy, I think this one is an absolute dream teddy. It really is. Now, if you've been collecting a long time and size is a problem or space is a problem, then take a look at this cutie. There's not that many beautiful black teddies in the overall collections of Charlie Bears, but this one has to be one of the sweetest from 2010. Really hard piece to find. This is Tom. Isn't he gorgeous? Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. They have the older unique style labels because they are the older retired pieces. He's got the sweet little cord with the bell, and you can just see his little face there because his nose is accented in the red embroidery, which just really sets him off, and of course with the paler coloured paws as well. But what a sweet one. These ones come in around 12 inches, I would say. Again, nice and floppy from the retired collections, but what a sweet teddy. And again, we know a lot of collectors that love collecting the darker tone teddies, and with Strife they actually do produce a lot of beautiful Schwartz bears, the black bears, which are very, very popular and highly collectible, with of course basing a lot of the Strife replicas on the Titanic bear, which is one of the most iconic black bears ever released into the market, and of course been reissued by Strife numerous times in different sizes, and is one probably of the still most highly priced secondary market teddies out there on the market as well. But this one is absolutely adorable. So that one is Tom, and he is also available with us here, coming in at £69. So what an absolute dream teddy. Now, something a little bit different. We always say it's not all about Charlie Bears, it's Charlie Bunnies, Charlie Animals, and this one has to be such a cute one. This is not one we get very often. This is the meerkat. Isn't that adorable? So this is Hyde. There is also Seek, which is a slightly smaller version. They look lovely as a twin set. We do actually have Seek somewhere in the store, but I haven't managed to put my hands on it yet. It is somewhere here, but we've got so many teddies I just can't spot him at the minute. So Hyde and Seek, they're a lovely sweet little pair, but you can buy them individually. Isn't that lovely? That's coming in from the 2016 collection. That one is just a real cutie for your collection as well. This one's adorable too. This is Jemima. What a beautiful teddy, again with a super soft plush and that lovely, look at the mix of fabrics there. Is that lovely? The way that the fabric just falls. Now, when Charlie Bear produce in these more unusual fabrics with different shading, each and every bear, I mean, they always look slightly different anyway, but when they've got the pattern fabrics, they come out quite different. So it's quite hard to sell them sometimes from the company image, because there's only one bear that looks like that, and all the others, depending on how the fabric is cut, can look quite different. But she's lovely, coming in from 2015. She's an absolutely beautiful teddy, quite traditional in her style, the pattern, the body shape, the lovely sweet pads as well, and the lovely brown tonal nose, brown organza bow, sweet little bell, and just coming in as your traditional teddy again. Absolutely adorable. This one is coming in at £79, so that one is an absolute steal. It's a beautiful bear for the money and would look lovely in any collection as well. But isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful teddy. They're all, every one, I mean, there isn't one that I really don't like. They're absolutely gorgeous. Now the next one coming up is always a super popular bear when we release her onto the website, and this one is Rula, coming in absolutely gorgeous, floppy headed baby type bear. Can you hear those bells there? I think it's the color of this one. It's so beautiful. To describe it, I would say it's like copper. It's a really autumnal looking bear, but the way that this just shapes that sweet little expression, the tips of the ears peeking through there, and those big floppy feet with that really long hair. That is an absolutely gorgeous teddy, and one that everybody falls in love with. We've had many Rulas in our time, and this one is just always a super popular teddy for your collection too. Oh, another one. Look at him in his winter scarf, all ready for the day. It's been a bit chilly here today in York, and this one is dressed really appropriately. Look at him, how gorgeous, with his two-tone tipped fabric. This is Carter, coming in from 2012. Now, he's a chunky teddy, isn't he? He's quite rotund. Look at his body shape there. He's got his sweet little tummy, and he's a bit chunkier on his body, but he's absolutely gorgeous. Again, coming in with his traditional expression. Really big pads on this one, big teddy hug pads. Really lovely bear to get hold of as well. Absolutely gorgeous, coming in at £99. He's a real sweet one. Isn't it amazing looking at all these different bears, just how they vary? So many different patterns that the artists create, and that's what makes these artists so special and so amazing. And they're so talented to how many different expressions, not only about using the different fabrics, but of course the different way that the noses are stitched and the overall expressions that that creates too. Oh, I love this one. Darling by name and darling by nature. Look at that sweet little baby cub polar bear shape there to the body. Now this one is more a silvery white when you look at it closely. It's a very lovely smooth touch, coming in from 2014 collection. Beautiful to be able to position the jointed head there, the sweet suede collar with of course the bells. A heavy bear, this one, again with that little rotund tummy and a bit chunkier in its overall body shape as well. What a sweet teddy. And again, like I was just saying, so many different styles and patterns and fabrics and creations over the last 15 years that Charlie Bear have produced. That's what makes them so unique and so collectible. So if you're in York, then please come and visit us. You will not be disappointed. We always have a minimum of over 300 Charlie Bears, retired and current, to share with you, and I just know for a fact that you will not leave empty-handed, and there will be so many more that you want to come and visit again and maybe adopt in the future. But in the meantime, we can't wait to see you all, and don't forget to check out all these amazing Charlie Bears and many more on our website at MaryShortle.com. So for now, I'll say goodbye, and thank you so much for subscribing to this channel, and we cannot wait to see you all in our store very soon.